What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Swarm Simulator Evolution. Sorry, I completely had a completely brain malfunction right there. What is up, guys? Let's make some progress. We definitely didn't make too. Actually, that's a pretty large amount of these, isn't it? Yeah, that was a pretty large amount because we can buy quite a bit of those. Sweet. But what I'm more curious about is in here. This is where I really care about. Because I really want more. Yes, please make a mill. We did it. We broke a mill. We're aiming for 6 mil though, so that actually seems like we got a lot from that. It might speed up with these later upgrades. I'm hoping so. How much energy are we at, by the way? Yeah, we're pretty full. Cool. Let's hop in here. Aiming for one of these guys possibly this episode? Probably not, because it probably won't be effective to get one for a while. I think level 20 is one of these guys. Yeah. We'll probably want to do our offline bonus. Or hatching cost might actually be better. Yeah, probably that. Cool. Take the ooh. Are we buying any more of these though? QA is probably quadrillion, and then QI is quintillion, I'm assuming. So this is not very many of them. If we made that many, these would be negative, like not good to buy anymore, I think. We could buy trillions of these actually. Maybe. Yeah, that's nothing. Because in a second we're gonna buy a ton of these. Can I get these to 100k? No, we're actually very limited on what we can buy. Wow, really buy any of those, but I can go crazy into here, which we're gonna do. I'm just trying to like plan that out. That doesn't make. That makes 100% sense to do that. We get the faster because we've determined that's always good to do. We can get a lot of those. We can also buy one of those, but these I don't think we're gonna be buying anymore. I think we're past that stage. I think that's worth, because that's gonna make a lot. We build these back pretty quick now. Although, that's looking tasty. That's a lot of them. That's like everything we have. I'd hate to mess up my production. I don't think that's smart. Because billions of these doesn't move too fast, but we were just at... We were just in a bunch of trillions. We're in a couple hundred trillions. This is only gonna reduce it by said much, which I think is like half, right? So it's only gonna let us make double. It's gonna make not very much right now. When we come back, definitely gonna be a get. But right now, because we can't really buy many more of these anyways, which is actually limited by larva. So maybe we will. We'll probably come back and we'll actually be able to do it. Let's care about this first. Let's see what we're making. Are we going? We are going here with these guys, but that's gonna spend only 39. It's not gonna be the most efficient by any means, but these are 2.8. These are 18. 67. These would be the highest if we had the larva for it, it looks like. Roaches continue to be highest, but I'm barely buying any of them. Oh, roaches weren't the highest, were they? What's making the most right now? It is roaches. And they wouldn't really go up at all because I'm not really buying many of them. It's definitely these guys. What are these guys limited by? By meat. We basically want to look for the first thing I think not limited by meat. Actually, these guys are limited by meat, not larva either. I think 69. I think that's what we want though. Because they're now doing more than these guys, which is a lot more than anything else. So even though it's not like showing 100%, I think that was the smart way. And this should be still 8 hours. Maybe we just weren't meant to get a lot of progress there. It's still a long time to get an expansion. Yeah, a very long time. I think that was the right call. Buy a couple of these for fun. Gotta know they're not really doing anything, but we'll get a couple of each of them. Yeah, I guess. I still feel like I get pretty messed up on which of these is the best by looking at this. But I think that's good. I think we're in a pretty good spot. And now it's just a matter of fine-tuning all of this and like whether that's worth. I think it is, because I think once we do, let's just test it out. Lava Rush, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we can make a lot of these again. Let's just do it. 9 trillion. I think we're pretty much lava rushing all the way down. Yeah, we can instantly buy so many of those. It'd be 10 million. We might even be able to. Then you can see our energy here for anyone who is missing it. But now if I just lava rush this down, we'll go down till we pretty much have nothing left. I'll keep a couple lava rushes left. And this is gonna be limited still by this, which is nice, not by our hives. But boom, and that's going to allow me to make a bunch of these. Which eventually we'll be able to get this faster going and so on, get this at 83 million. But one of these isn't going to be enough. It's only going to make 8 hive entrances at a time. But we should be able to get that this video, most likely. Maybe not until next video, but I keep almost clicking that ascending tab, thinking it's our rush tab. I meant to save a little bit more, but cool, no problem. Just like that. Increases production, I'm gonna say, because this would be more than what we currently have. I was trying to test something too while I had a bunch of larvae. It is 100% of our larvae, not all of our meat, but we are getting limited. Like, we're still just limited by that. So this is limited by meat. This is limited by meat. But yeah, these guys could have been better. No, because that many of them. Yeah, it's definitely these guys. We did the right call. I'm confident in saying that. Let's put the rest in there, and then yeah, just going on that, and that'll make these all back. I mean, we're making 200, basically a $250 million a second right now. So it'll take a little bit to start making the trillions back, but when we come back on, tomorrow, it's gonna make a ton. So that's cool. We'll chill there. Let's grab this real quick too, which actually this is gonna be more beneficial for the current moment. So let's grab that because we're going to be closing the game, and I'll be able to collect 6 more. Hopefully I'll stay on for that. I haven't been staying on every day to collect all of them. I know, pretty bad, but yeah, we'll continue that out, and I will come back with some more updates soon. Guys, we're back, and let's get some progress going here. We got an achievement, hatching over 100 trillion hive queens. Wait, what? We only have 23 trillion. What you mean? I didn't make that many. Not really sure too sure what that's about, but it's okay. We're good. We're good. So okay, we can only buy one of these and only 2 of these, and neither of them gave us bonuses here. That's painful. All right. Well, nonetheless, I think our best bet is to buy all of that, because then I can come here and buy that, which makes these twice as affordable. The next one of these is 100 million, which obviously isn't happening quite soon, but we can spend everything there, which will just allow me to go kind of crazy here. Yeah, 30 million of those in total, upon like the 8 we had before, which is cool. I'm trying to do this quick so I can get another day's worth kind of in here. I don't want to make the video too long, but I also kind of just want to make progress. So we're not like resetting these guys again already. We are actually. For whatever ND is, we are actually in ND. Well, that's like all of it. That's not going to be worth. It's not even something I'm going to look into, to be honest. Claim that. I haven't been getting these every day, which I feel bad about. I record so late, it just makes it kind of hard to do that. Wasps right now are doing the most, right? No. So these guys are doing 69%. We can bump them up to 81%, or go in here, which is limited by meat, to do 87%. They would be a little better than these guys. These guys not so much. Again, limited by meat. How are these guys doing? Oh, nothing. Limited by larva. You don't want to be limited by larva, really. It's kind of the problem with this, because we're barely using any meat. What I'm gonna do, because a lot of our production comes down to this right now, we need that to make these happen more. So what I'm going to do is do a couple larva rushes. And then come look at this again. I think we're spending too much. I get twins too, remember. Which makes them even better. I can actually get twins of like any of this stuff. Let's see which one's the best before I do twins, because it'll probably be, actually not necessarily, it'll probably be similar after. These guys still seem like they're the best. If they do 99, and it's the meat limiting them. 93 versus 99. I know I'm spending a lot of my potential, but I'll just, yeah, none of them are gonna compete right now. It's just gonna be these guys. They're gonna do a lot better, and then that's obviously just not gonna even compete yet. So we'll go with that, which bumps this up from, it was at previously like 4 hours to now a minute. I'm gonna do a couple more larva rush. Oh no, we've used all our larva. Okay, so yeah, it's 100% being meat now. Cool. That's kind of what I wanted. I wanted it to come down to meat being the wall. Cool. So that's an insane boost nonetheless. We were making a lot more air. This though, we'd like to get that down. That's 8 hours right now. Means we're not in the best of places. And I can buy a couple trillion of these. See what faster things we can get. The fasters do come into play a lot. I mean, these you don't need, but and that itself does make meat go up more. So just kind of compound nicely. We can get fasters here, which are probably worth, right now, they're gonna spend 29, so almost everything we have. I can already buy 4 million, and I do have a little bit of energy left. I think we'll be fine with that. So I think I'm gonna go in with that, which is gonna take, currently dying 853 million down to 65 million, but I can kind of come back from that relatively quickly. Popping in here and then popping in here, and you see that like a third of it is doing relatively close to what we were doing before, and I can bump it above that. No problem. I know I can do multiple of these at a time, but we'll get back to it. 830, so we're almost there now. We're just shy. Let's save one just for ha-has afterward, but yeah, now we're over 1 billion. So it is putting us ahead, of course. Do our last one. Like I said, I want to get kind of like one more day's worth of progress in here. So I'm going to wrap this up for now, and I will come back. We can grab that. I did give us some sweet. I'm hoping we gotta get that to 6 mil. It's starting to jump up more each time, so hopefully we see something. Alright, so we're back claiming some more stuff, making some more progress, and this is what I want to see. 5 plus 5. That should be insane. None 3. Okay, that's not bad. That was almost a whole mil right there. That was actually really cool. I'm happy to see that. So probably not next episode, but the episode after, I'm assuming we will be doing mutagen, and the game should speed up and get a lot more interesting, and I'm so excited. I'm already still having so much fun with this game, but I can't wait for that. That's for sure. I want to get the 6 mil. I want to do it like I said, so we're going to break the 6 mil. We're not going to do it any bit before. We're going all the way to 6 mil. It's going to happen. So sadly this video, it's not happening, but I think it's okay. I can only make 300 trillion of them, which would use all of my larva. Larva is becoming a problem here. I can make 12 million of these. Why do I feel really restricted? Because I need 100 million of those. We're really running out of. It cost all my larva. It's only going to produce so much more, so we're really at a kind of a standstill trying to climb out of this. To get one of these, we need 83 million. Okay. I pretty much want to use... Oops. Like actually like 99%. Which uses almost all of my larva. Gives me a little bit extra to come in here and get 35 million. Which I suppose is a lot. But we're gonna have to get that 100 million. That's gonna be the big goal. Definitely not gonna get this right as we can. That also should have a next episode though, for sure. We should at least get one of them. I doubt we'll be efficient in them, but we're definitely really into these guys. So we're pretty much at this point. How many of these per second are we making? We're making a lot of these now. We're probably not going to be buying too many of these because they're not going to help out all that much soon. Can we break? Nah, we can't get 70 mil right now. We will soon. We actually want to get a little bit of larva back because it's not really fair to have none when it comes into here. We got to see what we want to be doing. We can get twins on a couple of these because we haven't gotten them elsewhere necessarily. So this could be a potential fighter, but we'll probably only be able to double. That's probably going to be our guy. Although, no. Wasps. 10 trillion. Yep. It's wasps. Wasp it is. Even if we had this, I mean, they just would be so little because it's the same amount for these, but these produce more. So wasps is it. This won't even do it. I mean, I could afford that, but like what right now, what are we at? 1 day, 9 hours to make the next one. Let's just hop in and boom. 26 minutes. I honestly feel use 2 more. And is it still gonna make that many? No, a lot less. We definitely used a lot of our meat there. Can we still buy this though? Yeah. Let's use 15 billion. So we can see that, because we'll end up needing it. Swarmlings we can empower again. Which I'm going to actually do, because it's not really much at this point. So we'll be able to tell next time when they start kicking in. I'm assuming at some point one of these guys is going to take over. We also should just probably grab that. He's the only one that doesn't seem to have it. But yeah, I guess the rest of our ventures, we want to probably try to grind this up more using lava rushes. And I do know, I think I mentioned this earlier in the video, I can click that and do more at a time, but I choose not to. This is basically going to go up the same amount it did before. I do that, pop in here, grab our last one. You can easily come grab all of these. So we're at 100 mil, but currently speaking, that's not worth it. When we get on tomorrow, beginning of next video basically, that's where we're going to start, is buying that. Buy 10 more mil of these and then drop them into there real quick. But that's going to be what we're waiting for. Again, we can definitely afford one of these now, but again, not worth it. They only produce 8 a second. No way we'll produce anywhere close to 100 million in about 24 hours or so. So yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please take a second to smack the like button. Be much appreciated. I'm really hoping that we get this mutagen thing done. I realize that we're getting there, and that we technically do territory rushes, and it might not be a bad idea to do some territory rushes, because it does produce a lot of territory. You see how much we're doing per second, and we can produce a good bit. It's 2 hours default, so I might be able to, if we get really close to that 6 mil, manipulate getting more expansions. And technically even meat rushes, I suppose, but the expansions seem to give you the most. But yeah, anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.